time for us, and it's not something that we do every day.
I understand.
So-
That's why they cover it.
Oh, God, come on, man.
We're all good.
Okay, all right, so, just to make sure, you're gonna do a press conference, and who's all speaking?
Sheriff White is speaking, Mitch Deaver from the SBI is gonna be speaking, and, the first sergeant from the Highway Patrol is gonna be speaking.
Hey, just doing a mic check real quick. Can you hear me on the mic? Yeah, can you hear me? Mic check, 1, 2, 3. All right, mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me a thumbs up, I think we're okay.
You guys would please stand, our family's coming in. Yes. We appreciate everybody coming today, and we appreciate you being respectful. You can be seated now. Several speakers are going to speak, and we will take questions at the end. I'd like to introduce Sheriff Ennis W. Wright.
Good afternoon. I'm standing here with a heavy heart here. I just lost a good deputy. A mother lost a son. Sisters and brothers lost a brother, cousin, nephew. And, you know, I look at it as a senseless tragedy that was could have been prevented. Well, we have folks out here drinking and driving on these roadways. You know, we had a young officer out there doing his job, what he loved to do, what he wanted to do. And his life was taken away so quickly behind a senseless act of someone getting behind a wheel after they've been drinking and decide to drive a vehicle. This young man, I distinctly remember him because I remember his family. It was 3 of them all together that started here in the sheriff's office. And it's something that he always wanted to do, is be a deputy. All of them wanted to do is be a deputy. And it really bothers me because this was our week of swearing everyone back in. And it really bothers me with that this has happened. The morning started out, deputies responded to the Circle K at Gillespie and Black and Decker, reference to armed robbery. Once the deputies got there, the suspect was gone. And like we do, being good officers, they started a track to try to track this suspect down. As they was tracking this guy down, they ended the track. And so, returning back to his vehicle into the Circle K, Deputy Anavisca waited along with other officers until the light was red. The light was red for him to go across that roadway. The subject driving a BMW did not stop at the red light signal. He was heading northbound there at Black and Decker and Gillespie there. In turn, he struck Deputy Anavisca. It's, as I say, it weighs on me because I take the responsibility for every deputy that's in this sheriff's office. I take the responsibility for that. And this young man gave his life to this county for something that he wanted to do. In saying that, being that it was a traffic accident involved fatality, Highway Patrol is the ones that's investigating the accident and the fatality. So I'm not gonna stand here and hop along on it. I'm gonna let the LT from Highway Patrol come up and tell you about their part in it.
Lieutenant Smith of the North Carolina Highway Patrol. Collision is being investigated by the local North Carolina Highway Patrol, District B1 here in Cumberland County, with the assistance of the North Carolina Reconstruction Unit. And the evidence is being processed by the North Carolina State Bureau of Investigations. We're having all available North Carolina state resources available to Sheriff Wright in the Cumberland County. The troopers were able to identify the suspect as Mr. Nicholas Terlizzi. He was taken into custody by Trooper E.J. Watson and transported to the Cumberland County Detention Center. Mr. Terlizzi was charged with felony death by motor vehicle, felony hit and run, driving while impaired, driving while license revoked, and other North Carolina registration violations. He was placed in the Cumberland County Detention Center under a $1 million bond. Currently, our collision investigations are still underway.
Next, we have Ms. Deeper from the SBI. Who's involved?
I'm Mitch Deaver, the Special Agent in charge of the SBI Southeastern District Office here in Fayetteville. First of all, let me say to you, the family, on behalf of the SBI and Director Robert Schumeyer, we offer you our deepest condolences. We offer that to you as well as Sheriff Wright and the men and women of the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office. I've been associated with this Sheriff's Office for a number of years through my work with the SBI, and I can assure you that you are a part of their family and that they will be here with you and we will be here with you, not only today, but the days to come. And we will hold each of you up in our thoughts and prayers, and we will be here to support you. In regards to the assistance we provided, the North Carolina State Highway Patrol requested SBI assistance with the investigation of the accident. We provided that today and will continue to do so as needed. With that said, again, know that you're in our thoughts and prayers, and we are all here for you, and we will some way, somehow get through this together. Thank you.
Next, we have the DA, Billy West. Y'all.
Good afternoon. First, on behalf of the District Attorney's Office, I want to give heart goes out and thoughts and prayers and condolences to the Bolanos family. This was a tragedy, and I can't imagine that the pain that you're enduring and will endure for days and weeks to come. And anything we can do at our office in the way of family support, we certainly will do. Secondly, I'd like to thank the State Highway Patrol, Colonel Johnson, and all of our local officials with the Highway Patrol for leading this investigation. I know they will see it through to conclusion in the fine manner that they do all these type of investigations. Also, the State Bureau of Investigation, we appreciate them participating and the support that they're providing in this case as well. And they know they will work with us to provide a solid and strong case. I will finally say that we did not have to be here this afternoon. That these are allegations. I can't get a lot into the facts of what happened, but I will say that we did have the first appearance today. The bond was upgraded from $1 million to no bond, so the defendant has no bond currently in the Cumberland County Detention Center. And the one promise I can make to this family and to this community is we will get justice in this case for what was done today, because we lost an officer that was serving and protecting us, that was willing to give his life to serve and protect us, and we lost a citizen of this county and of this state. And for that, we will get justice.
It's hard to bring words. It's very hard to talk about this without getting upset. We talk about this every day. We talk to young folks about drinking and driving. Because life is so precious. This young man came on duty to do a job, to protect and serve this county. He expected to go back home to his family, just like everyone else does. But, as I could say, he did something he wanted to do, and he enjoyed doing. At this time, we'll take a few questions. Anybody have questions? Okay. Put y'all anything else? All right. Thank you for coming out. Yeah.
All right, you've been watching a news conference by Cumberland County
And
Sheriff
to the
Ennis
family.
Wright and the SBI. Also, we heard from the district attorney concerning the death earlier today of Deputy Oscar-Yovani-Bolanos-Anavisca Jr. Monique John is at that news conference. She's going to bring us the latest coming up on Eyewitness News at 5 o'clock.
We are also following news out of Washington right now. Steve Daniels standing by in the Breaking News Center with news on the January 6th investigation. Steve.
Hi, Joel. Yeah, the breaking news just coming in from Capitol Hill right now. ABC News is reporting that the January 6th committee, the congressional committee investigating the attack on the Capitol, will refer to the Department of Justice in Washington criminal charges for former President Trump. They
To do this job. I always tell folks, it's a calling. It's a calling to do this job. It's a calling to give your life for someone else. It takes special people to do that. And that's what this young man did. That's what he did. As I told you earlier, family, he's up there with the good Lord. He's looking down on us. That's what he's doing. And we're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this together. Okay?
Thank you so much. This concludes our press conference.